Alright guys, so today we are going to be talking about should you summon for Goblin Slayer. Now, should you summon for Goblin Slayer is probably, for a lot of people, already a yes, you know what I mean? A lot of people already want this banner, and you know what, I'm already going to say too that you should probably summon on it too, but I would say wait. Now, I'm going to talk about why to wait and all that in just a second, but yeah, let's talk about the banner first. So, of course, you know, we have the 3 crossover units on the banner. We have, Goblin Slayer, High Elf, Archer, and Priestess will be the 3 crossover units on the banner. Now on JP, because I'm going off the JP banner, the JP banner also had Malia, Rags, and a unit that we actually do not have yet on global, so that'd probably be like Finn or something instead in that slot, or somebody else. So you got to keep that in mind as well. I highly doubt they put a Blood Knight on a crossover banner, so don't hope it's going to be a Blood Knight. It's not going to be. So literally, that is the banner. And overall, that banner, apart from the crossover units really being, and especially if you just want the top tiers, there's only one top tier on the entire list, which is Priestess, and then that's it. So, yeah, that's the entire banner. Of course, you know, it doesn't mean to say that Goblin Slayer and High Elf Archer aren't good. They are good too. They're very solid units. But, of course, you know, Priest is going to be the one that everybody probably wants and the one that everybody wants to be going for, especially if you care about top tiers in this game, or unless you're just trying to have fun, then of course, you know, go for Goblin Slayer, because he is still really good. He's just better in raids than he is in normal content. But with that being said, literally, that's the banner. So I want to talk about this duration of the crossover. The duration of the crossover lasts from the 6th, I think, right? Yeah, I think it starts on June 6th, and it lasts until July 31st, if I'm not mistaken. So, literally, you have enough time to decide whether or not you want to pull, but here's my recommendation personally. I would actually wait, because during this time period, we are going to be getting either Vox, or we're going to be getting actually both we should be getting both, actually. We should be getting Norn and Vox during this time period. So I would say maybe save, wait till kind of the end of the crossover, or not even the end, but like, you know, wait till these banners come out and then try for them, because I'm going to say it right now, you know, of course, Priestess is one of the best units in this game, and if you are re-rolling or if you are a new player, I would highly recommend you try to get Priestess because she's an extremely good support unit. But I would also say if you are a veteran player or intermediate, whatever the case may be, you already have a good support unit. Like, for example, you played during the Tensura crossover, you got Rimuru, and you got Finn and all that. So, you know, you already got support units. You're fine on that. I would say wait and try to see if you can get Norn or Vox, because they will be released during this time period. They should be released during this time period, more than likely. And what I'm thinking personally, which I don't know if they would do this, because I'm pretty sure on JP, Norn came out before Vox. So I would highly doubt they would do this, but here's my philosophy right now, what I'm thinking, what they're going to do. So the first week of Goblin Slayer is going to be hype. They're going to try to get you to summon no matter what, and that's just how it is. You know, of course, you know, they're going to try to promote their product and all that. The only thing is that next week, the week after Goblin Slayer, it's very likely they could just pull out, hey, we're releasing Norn, or hey, we're releasing Vox. Literally. If they wanted to, they could load up Vox's banner, which I highly doubt they will, because Norn should release by herself before Vox comes out. But if they say fuck that shit, and then put Norn, Vox, and then Awoken Platina on the same banner, that's an extremely stacked banner. So, you know, you kind of got to think about it like that. I highly doubt they would do that, but still, if they do, that's going to be ridiculous. That's going to be like one of the best banners Grand Summer's ever had. So, yeah. That is my thoughts on everything. So the thing is that, you know, those guys are going to be releasing. Of course, you know, I'm thinking of there's other units too that's coming out later on down the line after Vox, you know, like Swordwick, Rosetta, what is it? On JP, I think, was it Leon that just came out? Is that her name? Or I don't think it was Juno. I think it was Leon, right? Or something like that. She just came out on JP. I think she's a really strong magic attacker, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, you know, there's people releasing after that. There are Blood Knights. There are very, very good units, so you have to also keep that in mind. But we're focusing on Vox and them, because those guys shouldn't be released during that time frame while the crossover's here. So yeah, but like I said, the 2 notable units that I can think of off the top of my head that's coming out would be Norn and Vox. So a lot of people want Vox. A lot of people know how strong Vox is. Vox is, you know, I'm going to say it, he is better than Goblin Slayer. Not the Goblin Slayer collab, but he is better than Goblin Slayer himself. So don't think that, hopefully nobody did think that Goblin Slayer was the best attacker in the game, because I'm pretty sure Vox still holds that category. Well, if you just want raw physical damage and you don't care about no one dying, I think actually Bavaria hits the hardest of physical attackers, but still, literally, Vox is, you know, one of the best units in the game, if not the best unit in the game, because how self-sufficient he is and everything else. So yeah, I know a lot of people want him. You know, me personally, I want him, and I wouldn't mind pulling for the crossover as well. So that is my thoughts on it. One final recap I would say is that save, don't pull instantly, okay? I would say wait for about a week, see what unit comes out, see if it's Norn, or, you know, if we get Vox or whatever the case may be. Wait, save up some crystals, maybe save for Vox, pull on Vox's banner. If you get Vox, then hey, maybe try the crossover now. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not even talking about equipment summons, because that's a completely different thing, and more so, every new player and every veteran, all that, should try to get the new 5-star support item, the Priestess Clothes, because it is absolutely insane. It's extremely strong, but of course, you know, I would say only get that if you don't have Goku's jacket. If you have Goku's jacket, then it doesn't really matter to you, but still, it's extremely strong. But we're not even talking about equipment, because that's more so kind of like veteran stuff, whaling type status and all that, to try to get those stuff, because I don't really think free-to-play players are going to be able to just go super hard just for a piece of equipment, just because I just don't think it's going to be worth it for you guys in the end. So yeah, apart from that though, guys, that is actually going to be it for the video today. That was my final thoughts. Save on the Goblin Slayer collab, maybe not pull instantaneously, wait for the other banners to come out, and then make your decision if you want to pull or not, because like I said, Vox, Norn, all those units that you really want are literally right around the corner. So yeah, apart from that though, guys, it's been your boy OP, and I'm out, guys. Peace.